Hey guys, this is Kwa. I wanted to shoot a quick video to talk about these replacement retracts for the Dynam T-28. This is a really popular plane. I know a lot of people who have them because it's a really good flyer. It flies like a trainer, even though it's a warbird, quote unquote. I really enjoy flying it because it's such a smooth plane and it's responsive, and it's got really gentle stall characteristics, so I can try out new moves on it without worrying about crashing it or stalling and doing some serious damage. And also it's very inexpensive, so you can replace the parts pretty easy. But the one thing that my biggest complaint about this plane, and this complaint is shared by many others on the forums, is that the retracts, they suck. Really, the only thing they're good for is static display. They're not good for landing the plane, because even if you land it perfectly, they have a tendency to bend because they're so skinny, and also the metal is not hard at all. So there's a lot of people. So I've been looking high and low for replacement for retracts for these, and the biggest problem I've been having is that yeah, you can find replacement retract systems, but they are pretty expensive. I mean, they can run $80, $100, sometimes $120 for replacement retracts, which to me makes no sense, because this plane is a $120 plane, $130 plane. So I'm not going to put $100 retracts on a $130 plane. But anyway, so I did manage to find. I took a chance, looked through Hobby King, and I did find a set of retracts that are almost drop-in replacements for the stock retracts. So I want to demonstrate them for you. So here you go. You can see that the operation is really smooth, and also, they're all metal. The case for the retract is metal itself. The trunnions, this part right here, is metal, so you're not going to have it warping, or you're not going to have a lot of slop here. I mean, this baby is solid. And also the gears itself is really high-grade aluminum, so they're not going to bend. And plus, the struts themselves are 4 millimeters instead of 3 millimeters, and they're really hard, so you're not going to get a lot of bending here. And the nice thing is that you can use the stock wheel well covers like I did here. I just basically cut them out, and then zip tied them to the struts. I mean, it's cosmetic. It doesn't really affect the performance of the gears, but it's just nice to have. And also, here's a cool thing too, is that these are oleo struts, and so you're gonna have a little bit of a shock absorbing effect here, which is really good. I found that the stock springs were a little too hard, so I just replaced them with the softer springs, which is a really easy modification. You can unscrew all this and then just take out the oleo, and then just and pop in some new struts. And like I said, these are bolt on directly. I mean, I didn't do any modifications to them at all. I just put in the screws and routed the servo wire, and that was it. And so basically, here you have it. These are stock. These are replacement retracts for the Dynam T-28. If you've been looking around for them, then these are a good option. Oh, the only modification I did, you see here, is that because the wheels are larger than stock, and it's just a little bit longer than stock, I had to cut out about 4 millimeters of the wheel well. Not a tough project at all. I mean, basically, just use a sharp X-Acto knife, cut out 4 millimeters, and sanded it down. Doesn't really harm the structural, the structural stability of the plane itself, and it doesn't really affect the operation of the plane. So that was like, that's the only modification I had to make. Really simple. Take you about 15 minutes most to cut out the styrofoam, and basically there you have it. So let me show you again in operation. As far as the front struts are, the front wheels, they are not the Hobby King ones. I'll post a link to where I got these as well. They are also a drop-in replacement. The only thing is that I had to cut out about ½ an inch of the foam to accommodate this hub for the wheel. But basically that's it. So entire system, I think it was altogether about, I don't know, $50 for the whole thing. So anyway, I hope you liked this video, and if you have any questions, comments, just post them below.